my mouth was open all the time in ecstasy, like I was like this all the time. The feeling of ecstasy. It's like going to Disney for the first time. Like, but even 10 times, million times better than going to Disney, of course. There was no time. Time did not exist. Everything was good. Everybody was friendly. The plants were friendly. Animals, everybody was, indulging in this feeling good of this celestial, heavenly feeling good. And then they said they were like more masters. I think they approached me and they said, "Now we want to show you what's inside the sun."
I'm here today with Narciso, who died 3 years ago due to COVID. And he had an amazing near death experience that he's here to share with us today. Narciso, thank you so much for being my guest. I'm really excited to have you here with me today.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm really honored to be here and to share this experience with people and to make them realize that this life is like gold. You have to live it to the fullest as much as you can, you know, because if we come back, we don't come back the way we were. We come back differently every time. Well, this NDE that I had, it was like why I had COVID about years ago. The second wave, they said, and there was no vaccine available. And it was such a beautiful sunny day. And I remember I even I have the pictures of this day. It's so funny because it was such a blue sky, after, the quarantine, everybody was inside. And so everything was peaceful. Even the blue of the sky was different. And I went outside, I took a dip in the ocean. It was such a beautiful, perfect, clean day. It was really good. But then I felt something strange at night. And then I started getting uh, worse and with fever, high fever. And I felt like a truck had run over me and smashed my bones. It was something that I I thought to myself, wow, is is this COVID? So I caught COVID. Oh my God. But it's funny because I wasn't really afraid of dying. I don't know how to explain this, but the the fear of dying was not okay, something that oh my gosh. But this was shown to me. Later on I'm gonna talk about this, but there was in bed for a week, suffering a lot of pain, no strength to even, you know, get up and drink water or eat. I lost at least 5 kilos. I was like in a skeleton, really ready to die. Really, I had no like, okay, I'm gonna say no. I was really getting ugly. I was like now because, the weight and I couldn't eat. And then one night, I felt that I slipped out of my body. And immediately I came back. It was like, I thought to myself, what was that? Wow, I have never felt such a thing like this. And then, okay, I went to bed. But the next night, I totally got out. Totally. Oh gosh, it was so good. It was so light. Like I felt like a feather. It was so good. I was pain free. I was really good, feeling good. Like, wow, renewed. But then there was this scene. There was a car crash and there was a dead body laying on the asphalt. I didn't understand what he was and who he was, but it was like, oh, really uh, overwhelming to see somebody like that. And then I think it was an angel came up to me and started talking to me. And he knew the question that I was going to ask him. Before I would ask the question, he popped up and said, I know that you want to know how we die, how you die. I said, yeah, that's the question. And he said, you never die. Like very ironically, you never die. Don't worry about that. What do you mean? I'm going to show you. Then he lifted a very hefty vase, very heavy one. You know those ones that stand in front of shopping malls? Exactly like those ones, big ones. Yeah, he picked up the vase and he thrust it against a street lamp. Boom! Give strong noise. And I'm like, what? Why did you do that? Huh? Just to show you that you never die. But how? Well, here's an analogy. The vase is broken now. It's broken. What am I going to do? I'm going to get another one, another body, and I'm going to put the earth inside, and the plant will thrive and goes on. That's what you are. Your soul never dies. I feel so relieved. Of course, we hear people saying, "Oh, you never die, you never die," but then you disappear. You die. Of course, we are a mixture between saudade, which is if somebody's gonna miss us, but on the other side, somebody's gonna say hello, is gonna greet us. So we are this mixture between goodbye and hello automatically. Because once you get out of the body, you go straight up. You don't feel any pain whatsoever. You feel like, oh, revitalized. That's what I felt. And he's like, well, you never die. You don't have to worry about pain or anything. And then he pushed me by the arm and let's go. And there I was in this beautiful, magical place. I was, what? Beautiful place. The colors were so intense and deeper and beautiful. Plants would talk to me. Hello, Narciso. Hello. The colors, everything was so welcoming. Everybody was approaching me to talk to me, to see me, like going to a party and everybody wants to see you, wants to hug you. And that's what I felt, which is something, on the other hand, that I never felt here. I never felt so welcome in my life like I did in this experience. This was enough for me because it's like a slap on the face, like, oh my gosh, we live here under illusions because everybody's different. No, we're all the same, but we are separate. We go to different ways, we go to different directions, but everybody's the same. Your joy affects a lot of people as well as your sadness, your depression, because we are teachers. We are teaching everybody how to live. If we live fully, somebody's going to be like, I think I can do it too. That's why we learn. It's not like, oh, that man, oh, he thinks he's happy. This is for people who don't understand spirituality at all because they're jealous. And once you're jealous, it's your weakness in this planet. You can do anything. You're paralyzed because you can't learn from anybody, from any example. You feel that you are the best. No. Whatever we know is to help others. Oh, I know everything. No, you don't. What you know is from people that you picked up here, you picked up there, you had some teachers here, you have some masters here, you have some it's like we all together on this journey. But once we get here to this planet, we feel separated, we feel isolated, we feel like we don't belong because this planet is like alien to us. But where I was, I felt like, yes, this is home. This is like my heart was sinking, was happy, was, feeling the best of emotions that I never felt here. And there were lots of souls. And then this master, which I don't remember his face. This is something that really, got me. Like, up to this day, I cannot remember his face. And he said, I'm going to show you some activities that the souls do here while they are here. Oh, really? Yes, let's go. The first one, everybody was dancing. Dancing, yes, everybody was dancing in circles. All I could see was nobody's. There was no body, just dots of eyes in circles, all dancing in circles. Millions of them. I could see oh my god, everybody dancing and you know swirling and dancing and talking like we were in a club, like this, talking to each other, laughing a lot, like we do here. But when I looked down, I got goosebumps because of this, because oh, I don't have a body. I looked down, oh, nobody had a body. But if you look right, you could see there was a body, but it was like translucent body. You know, like transparent, like solid, like we have here. And with this, I felt, oh my god, it was so light. It was so, oh gosh, it was up to this day. I feel this feeling was so loving, so welcoming, and they were talking to me, and I don't know I can't remember the subjects we were talking about, but it was not something about, oh, you got money, you got this. No, it was something related to the soul and your experiences. And we were dancing, dancing and circling and then dancing and dancing and dancing. And once I got tired. I think I'm gonna sit down. There were some benches. I sat down. And this was a lesson. The sitting down was a lesson. And then there came an angel. I thought he was an angel because he was so savvy. He, you know, with a lot of knowledge, and the way he spoke, so soft, so full of knowledge. And he said, "Are you tired?" Yes, a little bit. It's very intense. This dance is so intense. Yes, it is. It's like life. What do you mean? Yeah, you got tired because it's time for you to move on to other activities. And this is what happens in life over there on planet Earth. When you get tired, you have nowhere to go. And you keep doing this until you get more and more tired, burn out, and then you get diseases because you cannot say no to that job that you have that you don't want to do anymore, or to that person. You don't say yes to that adventure because you were afraid. So it was a very deep lesson for me because I would always accept everything people said. Oh, you should do this. Okay. Oh, I don't want to do it, but I have to do it because of the money, because of this, because of that, because of my father, because I was pushed to do it. And then this lesson was, do what your heart tells you to do and not what others want you to do. And you have to learn this lesson because on planet Earth, it's like this. You end up doing things that you don't want to do. Like you didn't want to dance. What if I forced you to dance? Hmm? So we have this kind of free will to do whatever we want to do. And he was showing me that you can change whenever you want. So you're tired of the dancing? Let's study some things. Let's study the matters of the soul. And then there were schools, they were learning. It was like the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, really, in my life. And those, they were like everybody seemed to be busy, but busy with good things, not okay taking care of other people's lives and stuff. No, it was not like that, like we do here. It was different, and I felt like there was a song that was intriguing me. And that song is the reason that I know today what an NDE is. That song caught my attention because it was very sweet, like angelic voices, but the beating was different. It was like the beating of the heart. And it's funny because I said in another interview that it reminded me of the reggae beat, the Bob Marley's reggae beat, because I was watching this movie. Because I make music, not to show people, but for me to kind of heal myself. I like to write stuff, and I like to listen to it. And sometimes I give to my students because I also teach English over here. So I kind of write a lot of stuff for the students. And I could even start a note of this beat because it was so different. I had never heard such a thing like this, and it was like the beating of the heart was making music. I heard from a woman, this song uh, is meant for you to forget this planet, to forget all your problems, all your sorrow, all the things, all the people that you left behind. Because it was like contagious, really. I was like in awe, like, what is this song? And it was making me like a volcano, like eruption. I was feeling so much ecstasy that I never felt in this life. Everything that I felt over there is alien to this life, period. It was like I had never felt such a feeling. And I would ask, what is this song? What is this song? It was like being played everywhere. And it would not interfere with conversation, with activities, with anything. It was like this celestial song playing on the background. And it was so nice. So, oh my gosh. And then when I was watching this movie, I think it comes from the beating of the heart. When I started crying during the movie, and my friend, what are you doing? You're crying? Yes, it made me remind me of the song on my experience. Oh, really? And I was crying, like shedding tears because of the beating of those of the drum. The tum tum was doom doom doom, but in a way that would make you feel like, oh god, it was amazing, 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 amazing. And it was like this. I was like, my mouth was open all the time in ecstasy, like I was like this all the time. The feeling of ecstasy. It's like going to Disney for the first time, like, but even 10 times, million times better than going to Disney, of course. There was no time. Time did not exist. Everything was good. Everybody was friendly. The plants were friendly. Animals, everybody was, indulging in this feeling good of the celestial, heavenly feeling good. And then they said they were like more masters. I think they approached me and they said, "Now we want to show you what's inside the sun." I started crying, like, oh my god, crying with ecstasy. Really? Oh my god. And then we were walking towards the sun. It was like a door going into the sun. So I'm pretty sure there is a civilization inside the sun and other beautiful, marvelous beings. Oh, living and doing so many things. And then I was walking, like thinking that I was walking, but I was not walking. I was floating because I had no body. It felt like I was walking because I think we kind of take this feeling of having a body. We were not like 100% out of everything that we were here. So it takes some time for you to get used to it. Colors, they were deeper and they were different. As we were walking to the sun, he grabbed me by the arm and said, "No, you're not going to see the sun." Oh no, why not? You're not ready. What do you mean I'm not ready? Your mission hasn't ended on planet Earth. You have to go back. Oh no. Oh, oh wait, this was like a slap on my face. No, 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 I don't want to come back. I stab my feet. No, I don't want to come back. No, I start crying. No, I don't want to come back. No, I don't want to come back to that place. No, 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 no. It kind of reminded me of planet Earth. It was like this movie playing like a terror movie. It's funny to think like that, but it was what I felt, that I was like going back to this horror movie of, so much, you know, so many bad things going on and people killing each other and wars. Why do we have wars? Power, make money, be rich. It was like, I want to come back. You have to come back. But I'm going to tell you something before you come back. He didn't like budge or anything. Like, he let me crying and everything. No, no, no. You have to come back. I can't do anything. You're not ready. I think there is a number of brats that you have to complete over here on this planet so you can leave the planet. Oh, and what if you have an accident or anything? You have to come back to complete the brats. And this, by the way, is the best present that God can ever give to you. this experience in this life, in this body. Oh, do I want to go back there and live there? Yeah, sure. But I cannot forget that I have this mission over here on this planet. I have to live my life to the fullest. By living my life to the fullest, I mean serve people through God, not God from the church. I respect people who go to church, yes, because it's something that is good for people who are lost in this life, who don't have any path to go. It's okay, you can start from church, no problem. I like spirituality rather than religion. I can say that maybe my religion is my meditation, and spirituality is my school, and I'm here to learn and serve people through God. When I say through God, it's like this interview, for example. Before getting into this interview, I had to talk to God for Him to bless me, um, to make my thoughts clear, to give the best that I can. I'm going to cook something to somebody. I'm going to give my best, even if I make a mistake. And it's sad that artists and musicians, singers, if they devote their art to God, which is, by the way, the artist, we like the brush. We're not the artist. Everybody has a heart, yes. So you have art, you have heart, art. Everybody's an artist. But why cannot many people know that? I think one of the reasons is because you have to wake up this God, this divinity that you have inside of yourself. If you haven't woken this up, you're gonna live this life under illusions. I still have illusions. It's not okay. I had my Indian. No, it became very depressing for me after that experience, because first I didn't know what I had. I thought I was hallucinating or I was becoming crazy. I thought, my God, what happened to me? I don't know even how to describe to people. I talked to somebody here and there, some people here and there, but I felt that they maybe think that I was on drugs or I was out of my head. So I stopped talking about it. So I started writing down rather than talking to people. My family doesn't know even about this interview. Nobody knows in my family what I had, what I went through. They don't know about this. I don't know why, but I feel like they would mock me because of this experience that I had. That, oh, come on. Because there are many people around us that say, oh, I don't believe in God. Oh, I don't believe in this. No, I don't believe in that. And if you talk about God, God, God all the time, people kind of misjudge you. You know, it's like, okay, I'm going to wear this mask that I love God, that I believe in God to get money. That's what religions do here with church. If your church asks you for money, this is not spirituality. This is not God. It's not. And this experience can happen to anybody because we are the same. But you don't need to have an NDE to start living your life for real. As I said, when I watch your show, when I watch these people talking about these experiences that they had, it's like, oh my gosh, I have to live my life to the fullest. I have to do what I enjoy and express my God through serving people, to doing my best. We are not perfect. We are, but history has shown that we have gone different ways. We haven't gone to the spiritual way. Generally, people who get into spirituality, they have to suffer an accident or a fatal disease or something to realize that we never die. And once you access this, healing power that your soul has, it's funny because this week on Monday, during my meditation, there came a message, a very potent message for me, saying, you can heal your body through your soul. And I kind of brooded over this. I've been thinking about this, I've been writing about this, and there came another lesson to me, which was that I've always lacked in my life: self-confidence. If you have self-confidence, if you cultivate loving yourself without any doubt, even with your flaws, you can get healed. Either diseases of the soul or the way you kind of interact with people. You see other people, you don't feel jealous. You see people saying, oh, I want to do this. Yes, go for it, do it. Because it's good. If you see somebody happy, nobody's going to bother you. People who bother you are those people who are not happy with themselves. They see their lives, they're empty because they don't believe in anything. How are they going to believe in themselves? So before I came down from this experience, the angel said, you know about those Coca-Cola bottles that you guys drink down there? I don't drink Coca-Cola, by the way. Okay, empty the Coca-Cola, fill it with water, and drink the water, because this virus that you got wants to dry up your lungs. And if you start drinking the water, which is, by the way, God in the liquid form, really, God in the liquid form, yes. If you talk to the water, if you mentalize good things that this water can do to your soul, to your body, you can get healed only drinking water. You know what happened after this experience? The next day, I'm not lying. The next day, even before my positive result came, I was feeling better and I was up on my feet again. I was like, oh my gosh, it really happened. It really works. So I started drinking a lot of water. And it's funny because when I was talking to one of the people that I talked about this experience, she said, it's funny because I started drinking a lot of water and I got better from COVID too. So it happens. So after this experience with water, whenever I am to drink a glass of water, I mentalize what I want this water to do to me. Oh, bring me peace, bring me joy, heal all my wounds, all my bad thoughts and everything, and drink. You need to respect water as something very precious like gold. When you're taking a shower, mentalize that this water is healing your soul and it's connecting to your cells. So this is the thing that you can your soul, but you have to have faith. If you don't have faith, it's just some words that I'm saying. To have faith is to do it, to believe, make mistakes over and over, and then voila, you get it right. English came to my life when I was 5 years old through a dream. I had this dream saying, you have to learn a second language. I didn't know it was English. And this voice has been accompanying me ever since I was like this age. You need to learn a second language because you're going to travel the world, and which I did. I started teaching English. I was the first English teacher here. English was not that difficult English because, of course, I had to put my body, my soul, my mind into it. And the spirit, which has been following me, has been saying, when you are true to yourself, then you have confidence. It's funny because I put a lot of my confidence into English, but in my personal life, I was feeling a little, I lacked some confidence. You know, the way you look, the way you talk, those things, you know, kind of steal away your confidence. Your background, you always feel that you are nothing, that you're nobody in this world, you're just another one. No, to God. Imagine, Tia, God doesn't make mistakes. God is the most perfect being there is in the galaxy. Do you think he would make a mistake on you? Your ego makes the mistake on you. That's being narcissistic, using too much of your ego all the time and not giving space to others. So if you believe in the power of water, dance, music, meditation, you're going to lead a very nice life here. Those problems, we have so many problems. We have wars. We have people who don't like you. There are people who don't like your smile, for example. That's their problem. But one day they will wake up because the real beauty that we have will be seen when we get out of this planet. But before you get out of this planet, realize this beauty now. Don't compare yourself to nobody because nobody's the same. Is there another Tia? Is there another Narciso here? No, there isn't. You are the only one, and God makes no mistake whatsoever. Your ego does. So stop following your ego so much. Ego is important for you. It's not something bad. It's good when you need strength, when you need to get up, when you need to be strong. You need the ego. But leave the ego aside when you're dealing with others. Don't judge people because you're judging yourself through people. You're pointing those people, you're laughing at them. It's you that you're laughing at. It's funny, I was driving the other day, some while ago. I was driving, I was singing, I like driving and singing. I think I like singing more than driving. And this couple looked at me and they started mocking me. I rolled down the window of the car and said, "Oh, you're laughing at me. All right, I am a survivor. Survivor. I survived COVID. And do you think I'm gonna live this life feeling ashamed of who I am? No, man. No, no. Keep laughing." And they said, "Oh, really? Oh, man. Congratulations." Yes. As I said, if you live your life to the fullest, anyway, it's a lesson to other people to start doing this as well. If you can, so can I. There's no limits. The only person that can limit yourself is yourself. There's nobody else. My parents can say things, but if okay, I'm going to do as I say, I'm going to limit myself. My experience, this unique experience that we have in this life. And after this NDE, I pressure life like, my God, this is the most precious present that were given to us. And we go on forever. We keep changing clothes from time to time, according to Earth's time, because there is no time. If you are afraid or something, just close your eyes and listen to this voice that you have inside. If you keep listening to this voice, you will find your peace of mind. And meditation has been helping me a lot. And art has given me, oh gosh, the confidence that I needed to live in this life. I'm so excited about this, so excited. And this NDE just proved me that I have to follow my heart. Even if I'm covered in shit, I have to believe in myself. Come to depression, you're sad because you don't have this, you don't have that. This is not the right path. You have everything, everything. The breathing, the eyes that you can see. Even if you're blind, you see other things. God makes no mistakes. And that was the lesson that I had. God makes no mistakes. And you're never alone. There is the sun, the moon, and the stars all looking at you and writing down everything that you do. So you to yourself, oh, you're going to hell? No, you create hell, but you create paradise as well. It all depends on how you think. If you think positively, it's better to live on this planet. If you think negatively, you're gonna suffer. And this is why I saw that horror movie when they were talking about going back to Earth. The suffering. People suffer because they want validation for something. Do you think I'm beautiful? Do you think I'm this? Do you think I'm that? Do you think I can... Validation. Why don't you trust your heart? It's where God is. This magic kingdom here is where God is. Remember, magic kingdom is in the heart. Do it. Go inside. 20 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, 1 minute a day. Oh, I meditate while I'm working, while I'm doing this. Okay, you could do this. Once you stop talking and you listen to what's inside of your soul, then you're going to start seeing your life getting better. A matter of 3 months or something, you're going to start seeing this, bubble of joy coming out of you. Especially when I meditate in the morning, it's the first thing that I do. I don't touch my phone. I don't talk to my parents. I don't talk to anybody. I say hello to God once again for another opportunity. And I get down I used to get like 1 hour. Now I'm getting like 20 minutes. 20 minutes a day is better than nothing. And not a sometime meditation. No, every day. If you have this, I would say love for God, for angels. They are here with us. You don't want to do anything else. And the one reason that I got into meditation was during a trip that I took to Bahia. And I got this book from the Swami. And the first page he said, do you know why people get sick? It's an opportunity for God to talk to you through your soul because you never listen. You're always busy, always busy, busy listening to the music of the people of the world, but you never listen to your own song inside. That's why you get sick. It's an opportunity for you to be in hospital by yourself, isolated, so that your spirit can start talk to you and direct you. And that's one of the reasons that I started meditating. And from that day on that I started meditating during my trip, I really get sick now. I really get sick. It's so funny. My energy came back. I'm able to smile, even at my flaws. And who cares? Nobody cares. You have to care about yourself. The way you are, the way you look. But if you start working for God here by serving people without any reward, you can. I said on the other TV that you don't even need to touch money so much because doors automatically open to people who are kind. If you are unkind, you have to pay for every step that you take. That's what happens. And the more you love yourself, the more you love others, more opportunities will come to you. God is not poor. Why should you be poor? In many ways, it's rich in personality, in loving others, in helping others with your heart. Oh, I don't want anything from you. Automatically, the universe is going to give you more breads, more surprises. Maybe you want something, you're not going to get it. It's going to be something even better that you never imagined that would happen. Because we're very linear. We always think like this. But the opportunity might be here. And through spirituality, you can see it. But just be kind to people. That's your job here on this planet. Be kind. And the universe is going to be kind to you. That's what happened to me. Each day that I live now, I dedicate to my meditation, to God, to serving people, to love nature, because nature also heals you. When you're feeling sad or something, go to the woods, go hug a tree, go talk to a tree. I'm pretty sure it's going to be cheaper than going to a psychologist. Not that psychologists are bad. They're necessary to people who cannot do this. Psychologists are very important in life to not to prevent you from getting crazy. But go hug a tree, go plant a tree, talk to the tree, talk to the water. You don't need to buy expensive moisturizers to your beautiful face. The water itself, if you believe, is the best anti-aging in the world. That's what I believe. And that's what's been going on with my life. I'm so excited to be sharing these words to people because remember, your soul can hear your body. That's the message.
I am so excited that you shared this with us today. And you just have a remarkable way of looking at life now that came from your near-death experience. And what a gift that experience was for you to be able to come back and now share that with this world. Is that why you were sent back to share this with everyone?
I don't know if I was sent back to share this because it took me 2 years to kind of think about this because I didn't want to get famous. I don't have a website. I don't have anything related to spirituality. I'm not ready for this. But of course, I have people that come to my email. They want to, talk to me and, How can I? There was this guy that he asked me, Narciso, how can I connect with God? I think, you don't need to spend a lot of money to find the answer, which is already inside of you. Be quiet. Listen to nature's noises and sounds. That's all you have to do. 10 minutes a day. If you have no agenda, 20 minutes. Maybe you have an hour. But each day is like going to a bank and deposit some money over there, right? Once you have a lot of deposits, you're going to be able to do something with this money. So deposit silence into your life. That's the best way to connect with God. Because through this silence, a lot of ideas will come to you that will lift you up and do something with your life. Maybe that idea that is in your drawer that you're afraid to get out is gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You're gonna have this courage to, okay, I'm gonna launch my own business, or I'm gonna uh, launch this podcast or this thing. If you believe in your heart, you're not harming anybody. You're helping God, because it's like your show. Your show teaches so many things to people. Through this experience that people share, it's like so valuable. If people listen to it, it's it's amazing. It's like it's my elixir nowadays to watch people who had NDEs and what angle I missed during mine, that I can, I forgot about this. I can do this well. Oh, I can deepen my meditation. Oh, she has a very nice technique. This is it. Congratulations on your show. It's really been helping a lot of people. It has helped me, you know. So I'm pretty sure many people, you know, are being helped because of the words that people share with you. I feel very privileged to be sharing this with you and your audience. It makes me want to cry. Really, I'm so excited.
I'm the one that's blessed for having you and all of my beautiful guests on to share their experiences with everyone. And this has been a great spiritual journey for me. And I do hope that it helps others. And I just want to mention that the water is so fascinating. How you talked about the believing in the water. Have you heard of Dr. Emoto, how he did the testing with the water and he would say bad words to one water and nice things to another water. And when he froze it, he looked at it under a microscope and it actually, the words affected the shape of the frozen crystals of the water.
So if we are made 90% of water, that's what you do to people with your words. The words that you choose affect people. You don't need to say the whole truth to people. Oh, you are ugly. Oh, you are fat. Oh, you are this. You are hurting yourself. You're hurting them more profoundly, because it's an offense to God. Imagine God is the greatest artist. He makes no mistakes to anybody. And how come you talking badly about somebody? Isn't this an offense to God? We were all little babies. Everybody wanted to carry you. And now we are all grown. So people have the right to say, oh, you're this, you're that. And that's what happens to the water as well. If you talk nicely, if you talk friendly to people, if you mean to help people with your words, that's what happens. We crystallize good things in people. The same happens to water. It happens to us as well. We are on this planet that it's not Earth planet, it's water planet. you know, Whenever you drink some water, think about, just say thank you. Is enough. With time, you're gonna learn how to talk to water, and you just have to. Oh, I want this water to heal my cancer. Oh, I want this water to make me more intelligent, to remember more. Yeah, and it's funny because once you start meditating as well, the risk of dementia goes lower, and schizophrenia and those mental disorders, they kind of disappear because you're giving attention to yourself, which is the way for you to heal yourself.
Mm.
Without this access, you can go to doctors. You can, if you have no faith in yourself, it's just a waste of time and money. It's inside. Everything that you want is already inside. You know, it's already inside, and that's what my experience through my NDE has shown me. God is everywhere, in everybody, in all particles, plants, flowers, everything. So be very nice and gentle to, because you're affecting God through your attitude, you know. And not God as a human being. There's no figure to God. You know, everybody has a different kind of God, as I said. You know, I like Shiva. Shiva has been a company. I love Krishna as well. And I love Buddha and Jesus Christ. One day, my father was sick. My father lost his two legs, and we had to go to hospital every time. And one day in the morning, because I don't want to, I don't like to see people. I don't want people to see me meditating like this, and I don't like to. It's like something mystic, because once you start meditating, your light, there's kind of a white light that accompanies you wherever you go, and people started noticing you, like, you're different. You look like this. You sound like this. It's because meditation does this to you. You start feeling it's like an instrument ready to play, you know. And Jesus Christ came into my meditation. Just the sight of him, I was like bursting with tears. Like, oh my God, Jesus Christ. I never thought about Jesus Christ like that, because Jesus Christ for me, like church and crucifies, it's not like that. No, 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 no. It's a different Jesus. He came towards me. He sat down, and he just said one simple sentence, which, by the way, my grandmother, my deceased grandmother, also told me the same thing. Narciso, don't let this world take away your smile. And then he left. I cried for at least a week. I was so emotional because of this. Um, you know, this experience of having Jesus coming into my meditation and talking to me, and specifically about this, because I was having issues with my self-confidence. I was letting the world take away my smile. See, if you talk to yourself, many miracles start to happen. Many. I feel like excited talking about this. Sometimes I can even sleep because I get too excited. Yeah. It's funny because when I used to get out of the hospital, I wouldn't go straight to bed. I would take the night shift with my dad, and then the morning I had to go back home. I wouldn't sleep. I would get down on meditation, and it was enough for me. I didn't even need to sleep because it would give me so much energy, so much. Like, oh my gosh, everything is good. Like, I also surf. I like to go surfing. I I was riding this wave. I thought it was possessed. There was something in me, because I rode such a big wave that I had never had the guts to do it. And while I was on that wave, I felt, oh my God, this is not me. This is something through me. So we think that we are the masters of our life. No, God is. You just have to choose the activity. Be either cooking, surfing, drawing, painting, podcasting. If you do with your heart, you find success in life. I'm pretty sure.
I think you're right. Narciso, you are so inspiring and your joy is just contagious. It's been so beautiful to have you as my guest. If my viewers
Oh,
wanted to reach out to you, would that be okay?
yes, it's okay. It's okay. I'm open to people. It's not that what I'm gonna say is alien to them. because everybody's the same. But some people need teachers, some people need to listen in order to learn. So I'm open to people who have any question or any doubt about this spiritual thing and meditation techniques and yoga and art therapy. Yes, they can reach through my email, which is compassionenglish@gmail.com. It's spelled CampECHEINGLES @gmail.com. Compassionenglish@gmail.com. They can do it. I'd be honored to give them some pep talk. I would say to lift up their spirits, because that's our mission here, to lift up people's spirits. Not to remind that they're bad, that they're nothing. Oh, you're not gonna amount to anything. No, 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 no. There's hope. Where there's life, there's hope. Let's get up. Let's get out of this room. Let's walk. Let's dance. If you're feeling like, oh, I'm depressed, start dancing. You get better in 3 weeks. Dance to your favorite tunes. That's what happens. It shakes off all your diseases if you dance. They were doing that on the other side. They were dancing. Why they were dancing? To forget all their burdens. To forget your past. Your past doesn't matter anymore. Future. You worried about future? It doesn't exist. Oh, I'm going to die. Yeah, die happy. Say goodbye to some people here, but you're going to say hello automatically to others. You never die. Don't worry about that. That was my worry back then. Now it's not anymore. I'm ready, but I'm ready to leave as well, because a good business for God to be here with you, because while you're here, you can serve people that need your word, that need your energy, that need your teaching. Once you're there, you're going to be served by God. It's better to be here, to help people, to help others wake up their gods inside. It's good. So don't think about dying. Don't think about suffering something fatal to your life. It's not a good business. And just have to come back all again, and again, and again, and then you're gonna realize, oh gosh, we never die. Yeah, we never die. And with this technology that we have today, imagine this about 20 years ago, 30 years ago. Were people talking about NDE? Now we have the whole world talking about NDE now. And your channel, all these people that are, Jeff Maurer, Ferrari, Tia, Mia, all those people, they're wonderful. They're helping others to wake up and see, hey, the reality is we never die. Okay, what we do if we never die? We serve people with the best that we have. That's what we do.
If you had one message that you wanted to make sure the audience takes away from our conversation today, what would that be?
Only you can lift up yourself. Only you can wake up to love. Only you can make love to the world. All you have to do is to be humble. Oh, you are good at everything? Yeah, let them find out through your actions, not through your words. Your actions speak louder than words. So come with the best attitude to people. Help them out. It's so good when you're pleasing God through your actions, through your attitude. Talk to people, say, forgive me, say, I'm so sorry, I hurt you. This is what we need to do. We need to be humble in order to understand what love is mean, or what's the meaning of love is. And the meaning, which is something that I also tell myself, is to forgive people who have hurt you. If you don't know how to talk to them about this hurt that you have done to them, this harm, telepathically you can talk to them and they will get it, because we all connected telepathically. Talk in silence to them. talk in the morning. Hey, I'm so sorry I did this to you. It's like when you think of a friend and suddenly the telephone rings, it's your friend. So it happens. If you talk to yourself, meaning to release this fear, release this anger, and, you know, say sorry. It's so noble to do this. To say, I don't know, can explain me. This is humbleness. So be humble, forgive everybody, and remember, we all the same. We all the same. We are learning from each other. What I know, somebody has taught me. It's not all I came up with those things. No, somebody has taught me. And this Andy has just reinforced that love of the word love, not the love to make love, to be love, to spread love. Talk to your neighbor. Oh, you don't talk to them. Say hello. See how they react to your hello. It's so good. It's so satisfying to break the ice, you know. And this is what I tell people, to find this love within yourself. Once you find this love and you love yourself, the world is going to love you back. There's no other way. Love, 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 love. Amar, ame. Ame tudo que tu puder ver na tua vida. Ama. Não odeia ninguém. Don't hate anybody. Love. Ame. Ame. Ame e serás amado. Love and be loved. It's automatic.
You can't go wrong with love.
No, you can't. Even if you go wrong, you're going to learn how to be right. There's no such thing as a mistake. You go. It's like trials and mistakes, and once you get it. But if you break the ice, oh, he doesn't say good morning to me. But do you say good morning to him? So you're the king. Nobody's the king and queens. Say, talk to the poor, talk to the rich, talk to anybody. Everybody's all the same. And once we are out of this planet, all the riches that we have is going to be left behind. So you're worried about accumulating a lot of money to do what? Help people. I mean, don't give your money like this, but help the right people. And the ones that are not right, pray to them. Pray to them to this light shine through their heart. Or talk telepathically. So then you can solve all the problems if you have with anybody. That's what I do. I talk to a lot of people telepathically. People that I hurt, people that I was not, you know, uh, mindful about. That's what I do. I'm here to learn as well. If I knew everything, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't. There's
You
no
would have
way.
been able to stay over on the other side.
Of course, of course. And people who have, if you have lost somebody, don't cry. Oh my God, I lost my niece, my dear niece, which I used to love so much, but she had to go. Her mission was ended, but to start a new one. And I know that she's in a very good place, but she's not going to be in that place forever. She's going to move on to other spheres of life. There's so many ways to live, so many different bodies, and so many things. But love while they are here as well. And you don't need to go bring flowers to them. No, no, no. And leave them behind. Don't, oh, he died, my life has ended. No, 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 no. If you are spiritual, you understand that they all go to right places because God makes no mistakes. He knows what he's doing. If it's time to go, you have to go.
Thank you so much,
Oh,
Narciso, for being my
pleasure.
guest. This has been such a beautiful experience for
Oh
me.
my gosh, I'm dreaming with ecstasy. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to share these words with people and with you. And my gosh, you really made my day. Thank you so much for crossing my path.
Oh, thank
Thank you.
you. Thank you. All that right back at you. You made my day as well.
Wish you a lot of success and a lot of energy to spread these words to other people, through your guests that come to your show. They're very special people, all of them.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much for putting me in into your list. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for taking the time. I know you're busy and you took the time out of your life to come and share with us. So,
Let's be busy with life, with
yeah,
love.
yeah.
Let's spread the seeds of love. Thank you so much. Thank you. And from now on, we are still friends.
We are. We'll stay connected. Thank you for being here. I just want to tell you how much I appreciate you being here and supporting my channel. If you haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribing if you enjoy near-death experiences and other spiritually transformative stories. It helps the algorithm know that this information is useful and push it out to more people. And that's the goal, to get as many people to know that we are eternal spiritual beings and that we never die. Our bodies might die, but our essence will never die. And I want people to live with less fear. Let's all spread the word. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that little notification bell so you get all the notifications when my videos post. Thank you for all of your support. I'm sending love to you.